It's National Get Naked and Play Disciples 2 Day today. Well, at least it is here at YesterQuest Towers anyway. So, a shiveringly nipple-hardening welcome to you all to another obnoxious and inappropriate alarm clock episode of Disciples 2, the Legions of the Damned campaign. Now then, we've rather appropriately ended our... the end of the last mission, end of the last episode, should I say, at the end of our turn. So, not much to really report at the moment. We are, of course, trying to level up Mango a little bit, just to get him to the point where we can take on Bethrazen. He's still got a few more levels to get for, especially the Morlock, and of course a final evolution, or promotion. I don't know why I keep on saying evolution. Evolution in the making for our Pandemonius there. We're also a little bit strapped for cash. So we need to sort something out. But I think our main concern is just dealing with these weapon immune units, especially these two whites. So I think our first port of call is probably to build up enough mana to deal with these guys. And then that's the immediate threat out of the way. This is the only one that really scares me at the moment. And if Aurangzeb starts going for the Infernal Rift, we have no real way of stopping her. So at some point we need to deal with that. So I'll end the turn now, I'll stop the recording, then we shall resume when something a bit more exciting happens. 2 turns on, and we find ourselves in a little bit of a pickle. The last turn we managed to retake the city of Gunera with Mango. We managed to actually sneak a little turn in there, so his guys have managed to get a little bit of healing there. And then we've been set upon by these 2 flying steeds of death. One who's looking a little bit worse for wear, so is probably looking like the rather vulnerable target. And this guy who only really poses a problem in terms of his skeleton champion. So let's fend these guys off. In particular, this Elder Vampire should be a huge amount of experience for us. So let's take advantage of the fact that his army is incredibly weakened at the moment. Now the Vampire is going to do 66 damage and receive healing based on the amount of damage that he does. So I think it's probably best we take down the fighter leader. It's going to take a shot at the Morlock. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Let the... You know what? I'm wondering if it's best to get the Pandemonius to actually defend against this attack from the Elder Vampire. Because even if we get him to attack, he's just going to heal based on the damage he's going to do to everyone else. So yeah, let's get him to defend. He can, yeah, do a bit of damage to everyone else. Then we just need to take him down very quickly, essentially. Like so. So that was lucky. 222 experience for killing 2 units rather easily there, which is excellent. We get a potion of protection, a potion of accuracy, a ruby, a runic blade, a silver ring, an ancestor's call scroll, a potion of air warding, an orb of earth, and a bronze ring. Ooh, I'm glad that ended. I was running out of breath. Runic blade, leader equipped with this item inflicts 25% more damage. Receive 20% less damage, receive 15% less damage. I think we got one of these before, and we decided against it because we liked the extra armor for Mango, or at least I did. I'm speaking for all of us here, I do apologise. You might have a very different opinion than to me, so yeah. We'll just leave that, shall we? It'd be nice to get a little bit more damage for Mango, but he's doing a fair amount, so let's keep him with the extra armor, and... should we go for this guy? I mean, the main damage is going to come from the Skeleton Champion. And that's going to be about 100. Mango can reduce that by 65%. So maybe if we switch down the Morlock to be at the bottom, that might go a little bit more in our favour. We've got no threat to the Pandemonius on the back line, at least, unless the Occultist somehow manages to warp in someone who can do range damage, but I'm not entirely sure if he can. We'll find out though when he does that. Now, is it possible we can actually kill the Skeleton Champion before he makes a move? It might be. No, we'd have to do far too much damage. Let's see if we can kill the warrior leader then. If our fiend goes first. Ah, he's running away. All that strategizing for nothing. Oh well. Never mind. Let's do as much damage as we can. We might even be able to kill everyone. The occultist might escape because he's got the same initiative as the Pandemonius. And that's the only way we can kill him at this point. Nope. Nope, no dear. Goodbye, everyone. It was a valiant attempt. And we've got 2 levels up there. We've got Fiend up to level 7 now, 400 HP, doing 96 damage, 51 damage from the poison, and we've got our Demon Lord doing 140 damage. So, in terms of damage, they're still fairly level. If the poison kicks in, it's still going to do just as much damage as the Demon Lord if the Fiend's poison actually works. However, it is lacking the extra HP. But as far as, you know, comparisons go, it's fairly close, I think. More items? No. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I just thought I'd show you that. We've managed to fend off the undead, mainly because they didn't have any weapon immune units. That weapon immune party is still hovering around somewhere. Where did she go? She went up there. I think she's managed to find a way to this unguarded treasure. So we're still going to have to deal with that at some point, and we're still going to have to get some more gold, but grabbing all those items off that undead leader will certainly help. We just need to find a shop. Anyway, we'll leave this here for now. I'll end the turn, and then we'll catch up in just a moment. On to the next turn, and the first order of business that we did was bring Mango to this shop to sell all those items that we managed to pilfer from the cold hands of that undead flying freak. So we've got 1500 gold now. We need 3000 to build the final upgrade structure for our casting unit, and to be honest, I'm getting so desperate I'm probably just going to pounce on this abandoned farm blind and just see exactly what's inside just to get the money. Okay, yeah, I was a little bit scared when I saw this guy, but we should be alright. So this is, you can see all 3 evolutions of the undead fighting units here. The final 3 evolutions, should I say. We've got Skeleton Warrior, which we've seen before, the Skeleton Champion, which is the next level up, and above the Skeleton Champion is the Phantom Warrior. Warriors who've betrayed their comrades in battle are condemned to fight forevermore, and you'll see that they get a lovely paralyze aspect to their attack, in addition to 125 points of damage. I'm slightly tempted to concentrate on him, simply because all of 3 of our melee units can attack. Sorry, I'm throwing Mango into the melee units. Well, he kind of is. So let's see if we can wear him down as much as possible. As for who he's going to go for, I'm not too sure. Looks like it might be Mango. Nope. Yeah, where he's gone for a paralyze on the Demon Lord. That's alright. Strange that the Skeleton Champion would go for Mango and the Phantom Warrior go for the what's-it-blob? Thingy Lord. Demon Lord. Anyway, that's the end of him. So we don't have to worry about him now. These 2 guys I'm assuming are still going to go for Mango. Which is a little bit concerning because he's getting a bit of a pounding there. But hopefully our Fiend should get a shot in before him. Excellent. There we go. Not too bad. Probably a fair amount of experience, 228. Lovely stuff. And how much gold? That's the main question. 400 gold, not too bad. Elder Vampire Ore, should be able to sell that for at least about 150 gold, I would say. What have we got here, though? Demonologist, Infernal Knight, and Demon. I might give that a bit of a miss. Simply because we're getting a bit too close to undead lands there. Who knows? Anyway, Mango's turn is over, so we'll have to decide that on the next turn. Hopefully only have, I would say, maybe about 3 or 4 or 5 turns before we have enough gold for the final upgrade structure for the mages. Now what we've been doing with the demonologist is just getting him to hang around this area, just to keep the undead units at bay. They're obviously sending quite a few rod planters our way just to grab some of our resources, so he's proving fairly useful in terms of just battling these guys back, like so. It's very standard for him. He seems to be absolutely fine with that. And we still have a little rod planter traversing the land. I'm going to bring her back because we've got this gold mine to grab, which the undead claimed. And then I think what I'm going to do is grab the infernal mana, which is further up here. Although we're grabbing it from with this city, I can see that horrible double white party is on the way to claim this city, so we will lose it eventually, so we might as well try and grab it with a rod instead. I've also taken the liberty of researching Mentor Potens, which is going to inflict 50 points of mind damage to target units. We're probably going to have to use something along those kind of lines just to wear down the whites in Aurangzeb's party. But she seems to be quite far away from the Infernal Rift now, so I'm going to just hang fire, see how that goes. If shit hits the fan, then of course we'll have to probably start casting that and also transfer over some of the powerful scrolls that Mango has, which do direct damage. But we'll end the turn here and we'll see what the next turn brings. Well, we were just doing a little bit of investigating, and our good friend Mr. Greeb comes and greets us. Would you come? King Gurkangash, great for you, he cork. It just didn't. I got stuck at the name, and then he runs off. So we've no idea where he went. All I was doing is just doing a bit of investigating with the thief. So good luck in trying to find him. In terms of what else is happening, we took Mango a little bit further down here, just to do a bit more investigating. Just while he's there, there might be something of interest. Although it is quite close to the undead capital. And that's about it, really. Nothing else really happening. That horrible undead party's taken this city, and then she's off in this direction, so God knows where she's going, probably after this city as well now. But we're going to have to deal with it at some point, so we'll just steel ourselves, and hopefully we'll get there with some direct damage spells. Well, isn't this a sorry sight? I knew trusting the dwarves was a bad idea. Quite what he's going to do now, I'm not too sure. Maybe he's broken the treaty so he can invade or something. We did not wish to honour this useless treaty. That's a bit harsh, I think. Anyway, we'll see what happens with those guys. Okay, so rightly or wrongly, we've entered the lion's den of occultists and also a master occultist there. So, you know, I'm in the area, so I might as well get this cleared up at some point. So I suspect if we don't do it now, at some point there's going to be something that triggers. Maybe it's a certain turn or something, but the undead will eventually send these guys towards the Infernal Rift. I very much suspect so. Ooh! This was rather unexpected. Initiative of 35. It's not looking likely we're going to be able to... Oh, we might actually, because all of our guys will get to go first. Oh, a Demon Lord has a higher initiative now. Alright, let's see how this goes. We don't really have to worry about the occultists, or should I say the things that they're going to summon, until the next turn. The units that they summon essentially have to wait a turn before they can attack. So it gives us a little bit more breathing room. It would be incredibly good if we could kill this Death Dragon now. Excellent. Oh, he's going to summon in another zombie. This is not too bad. So this top guy summoned in that zombie, so let's kill him. Because I don't want any more damage to Mango. As soon as he dies, he'll take the zombie with him. Let's just keep on going with our melee attackers. That's fine, the Fiend can take that. I'll get the Demon Lord to wait, just in case the Pandemonius buggers everything up. Which he doesn't, so that's fine. And that's another level for the Fiend. He's fast catching up to the Demon Lord. He's doing 102 damage with 57 from the poison, 425 HP. Unfortunately, the Pandemonius is gaining XP at an alarming rate, and I don't think we're going to be able to afford his upgrade structure before he gets enough experience. Oh, hello. We have seen enough, or you mortals will be pleased with your demise. Servants, attack! Come on then, attack. Alright, I've got to do everything myself in this bloody game, haven't I? They're just going to keep on standing there, so I'll go to them, I suppose. I'm wondering if by doing that we've triggered the occultists moving now, so we might have made things a little bit harder on ourselves. That's just another couple of zombies. Fingers... oh god, I was going to say fingers crossed we can kill him, but ugh, that's a lot of damage. Right, we just need to get rid of that Death Dragon as soon as possible, I think. And then the Pandemonius can kill both occultists, and which will take the zombies with them. I'm hoping that we do still have a healing potion just to give to the Pandemonius, because we can't rely on his level up to fully heal him now, sadly, because it's just not going to happen, you'll see. He's got the little green cross next to his head. It's always painful to see. We may well do, though. Yeah, we've got one. There we go, let's give it to him. The main reason I'm doing that is because when it seems to be a kind of trigger in Disciples 2. Whenever you get too close to an enemy capital, they just start throwing spells at you, which is a slight problem. And it seems to be something which is just inherently within the AI. So we just need to prepare ourselves for that. Anyway, that's the end of this turn. Let's leave things there and we'll see what happens in the next one. Oh, here we go. As expected, it's all going off with the occultists. Yep. We've got them attacking. We're probably going to have to deal with all three, it looks like. And this is... oh, I really don't think this is going to go well at all. The enemy lord also cast a spell on us, which reduced our health by about 30, I would have said. The only way we're going to get through this, I think, is if we just concentrate on the Master Occultist and try and kill him, which will remove these 2 units. We might have a little bit more breathing room in the fact that these guys will not be able to attack the first turn. Oh, lordy. Right, okay, so how much damage is that dragon going to do? 75. So it looks like we'll get a shot off with the Pandemonius and Mango. We're just going to have to go for it. Concentrate on this guy. Wear him down as much as we can. I'm not entirely sure if I should actually bother attacking with the Fiend, to be honest. I might get him to defend. Let's do that. Okay, Pandemonius kill goes for everyone. Excellent. Master Occultist is rather heavily damaged now. Sadly we don't have any other ranged damage, otherwise we might have been alright. Okay, he's defending, that's a problem. We're just going to have to go for it. Mango can do some extra damage. Maybe I should have got the Fiend to attack to take down the Vampire. It's a bit too late to do it now. Oh, we'll go for it anyway. Maybe the Pandemonius will go first and kill him. You keep going for the Draco Lich. Oh, we're in luck. We'll hopefully kill the Vampire. We're going to say goodbye to the Pandemonius though. Damn it, could have done with him hitting the Draco Lich. Yep, there he goes. I'm going to get 2 attacks off there. Oh shit. He used that bloody... ah! He had a talisman, didn't he? And that killed Mango. I think it did something like 50 points of damage. 50 points of fire damage. And we're right royally boned, I think. Yep. Oh, and a shade, just to rub salt in the wounds. Can we at least kill the Draco Lich? Well, we can. There we go. Oh, you're doing it again. Why did I... I'm pretty sure I've got... pretty sure I told the alarm clock not to go off this time. So I'm sorry it happened again. And that's the end of Mango. So... I think we've pushed our luck. Getting a bit too close to those occultists. Well, I'm going to have to end the episode here rather abruptly, it would seem, with a rather sad ending. With Mango no longer with us, I will of course reload the game with the last autosave, and we'll try and figure some way out of that little shitstorm. So, a bit of a downer now. Never mind. We leave things here. We will find a way around it, I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping anyway. And yeah, we'll catch up in the next episode. So I'll see you then, Questers. Ta-ta for now.